Well, lately I've been doing a lot of live shows, so I like to do monologues. Not unlike the Petrified Forest, but yes, unlike it, because I prefer to do stories that have more of a punchline at the end or are actually funny, where the Petrified Forest story isn't really funny at all. In fact, it's kind of sad. In a good way, though. Petrified Forest. Well, I started doing live theater when I was 8. The neighborhood girls would put me into their little skits and plays that they wrote, or they would make me sing little songs. I was just their little honky monkey. They weren't black or anything. I don't know why I was their honky, but they really just made me do, I was their puppet. They made me do funny little skits and scenes and songs. And it just that's where I got bit by the acting bug. And I never stopped. And so to this day I do shows, and like I said, I have a fear of being boring. I don't want to be boring. And I know what you're thinking, oh, you're boring me to sleep right now, kid. You know what? Fuck you. Does that bore you? Fuck you. That woke your fat ass up, you motherfuck. See, I can just do that, but that's what happens is I might be doing a live show, and if somebody talks back to me, ooh, I have a hard time with that. Petrified Forest. Petrified Forest. In Florida, I had this one particular heckler. They're called hecklers. Somebody was heckling me in the audience in Florida at like Florida State or some university. And there was thousands of people in the audience. And this one guy, I could hear him from the audience. I don't think I could hear what he was saying, but he was heckling me. He probably said something about my sexuality, which always, I don't care. I know what and who I am, and not even always. But you don't need to fucking get down on me, right? So I hear this heckler, and I could see him, and I just beelined right for him. As I'm briskly walking right to him, I'm taking my pants down. I dropped my drawers, pants and underpants, and I proceeded to wipe the musty crack of my ass from his neck all the way down the full length of his body, all the way to his ankles, just using him as a human piece of toilet paper. Petrified Forest. Petrified Forest. Wiping. Stanky. Musty. Dank crack of Andy Dick's ass. Petrified Forest. Right down the full length of his body. And then I ran back up on stage before he even knew what hit him. And man, I'm sure he had a hell of a time washing that stank off. He probably still has a little bit of my must on him. And the police closed in on me almost immediately. It's as if they were already watching from the side, waiting for me to do something illegal, which, by the way, that is illegal in the state of Florida. You cannot get naked on stage, especially at a university at their homecoming. Welcome home, comers. So, petrified. The police, I don't remember how it went down. I had to be escorted out of the building by my people. There was a big commotion. The show shut down, the lights went down, the electricity went off. I got escorted off campus. And the only reason that they did not put me in jail is because my manager at the time, who was with me, told university folks that I was wearing what they call a body stocking, that I didn't actually get naked. I gave the illusion, like Houdini doing a fantastical, magical trick, that I was naked, when in fact I was not. It was magic. But I'm telling you, yes, I was indeed naked, with my musty crack spread wide open, and I spread my cheeks and everything. I mean, I literally just wiped the sweat from my ass on this guy. I'm talking about my gunder. You know that? The gunder. You know that smell. It smells like toe cheese. It's not pretty. I just spread it all over him like he was a nice piece of lightly toasted sourdough bread. And I was just some finely aged, thick but yet soft camembert. Some kind of cheese that really has a bite to it. And that's what I was doing. I was buttering his fucking toast.
The Petrified Forest.